In their first game of the season, the Georgetown Hoyas get the win over Lehigh 85-77 in an on-campus matchup. Let's talk about it. This game was fairly back and forth most of the way. Georgetown entered the break up 5, but Lehigh hung around until about midway through the second half when Georgetown took the lead for good. Pretty balanced scoring attack from the Hoyas. The freshman Thomas Sorber, 20 points, 13 boards, 5 stocks in his debut. With all the recent freshman performances that are being talked about, this is definitely one that'll fly under the radar, but he looked really good. Ed Cooley might have a guy here. The backcourt duo of Malik Mack and Jaden Epps combined for 32 points and 8 assists. This definitely wasn't the best version of Malik Mack we're going to see this year. Turned the ball over 4 times, didn't shoot very well from outside. But if 15, 3, and 5 on 7 of 16 shooting is the type of performance Georgetown can consistently expect from him this year, that's a good sign. Micah Peavy, the TCU transfer, turning in a 20-point, 4-rebound, 4-stock performance in his Georgetown debut. 18 of those points came in the first half. He looked really good. He's definitely going to be a factor for this team, not only if he can score the ball efficiently like he did in this game, but also with what he provides on the defensive end with his length at 6'8". At least in part makes up for the fact that the Mack and Epps backcourt just isn't going to be very good defensively. You kind of knew that coming in, but it was definitely apparent in this game. There were definitely some encouraging things from Georgetown in this one. The team shot 48.4% from the field. 4 starters finished with 15 or more points. Thomas Sorber, 20 and 13 in his first college game, but there were also some concerns. There's the defensive concerns I touched on, specifically as it pertains to the Mack-Epps backcourt. There's a trade-off being made. You're trading defense for the scoring, the ability to get downhill, the ability to create advantages, but there's going to come a time where Georgetown plays teams better than Lehigh, especially when they get into Big East play, where that trade-off could really come back to bite them if the scoring doesn't show up for a night or if these guys are inefficient. I'm also concerned about Georgetown's apparent lack of depth. The Hoyas only got 9 total bench points in this one, and ideally, yeah, you'd be able to count on 15 plus from 4 of your starters every night, but realistically, that's just not going to happen. So one of these bench pieces has to step up, be a reliable contributor who can score in relief. Also, the three-point shooting, 5 of 22 for 22.7%, really not good. They were able to offset that by dominating on the glass, but that's also not something the Hoyas can count on every night. A win is a win, encouraging signs for Georgetown, but also some concerns as well. Make sure to follow Department of Hoops for more.